Hey, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to You Jokes. You are watching You Jokes live. This is very exciting. This is our 27th episode, I believe it is, our 27th episode. Yes, and it's our first themed episode. We have a theme, and it is science fiction, one of my favorite genres of all time. I love it. I'm excited. So I'm Jonathan Mangum, if you haven't watched the show, or as I am known in the sci-fi circles, Space Jonathan Mangum. And toothpaste flavor in my mouth. Space Jonathan Mangum would like to invite you to please space follow, space like, space share this spage, which is a hyphenated version of Space and Page. God, I am a dork. I'm very excited that so many people were here to see the show. I see a lot of familiar faces. I see Kevin Westman, Sarah Ray Johnson's here. Craig in the UK has been here early. As always, Jeremiah Goff, Carolyn Norman. Hey, welcome back. Philip is here. Jamie A2283 is back. Philip Campbell. Elihu Hernandez. Elihu, am I saying that right? The answer is probably not. But everyone's here to play You Jokes. If this is your first time watching, let me tell you a little bit about what this is. You Jokes is a live, as you can tell from my not talking English good, a live comedy game show where two professional funny people compete for the best joke based on a picture or a meme or an idea I give them. But where the fun starts is that you get to type it in too. Do you have a joke? Do you sit there on the couch and think, I could make a joke better than these people on the TV? You can type it in right there in the Facebook chat or the YouTube chat. Our producer, Josh, will do his best to find a good one to go up against these professionals. And then you get to vote. You vote on who had the best joke. Because in space, no one can hear you scream. But on the internet, everyone is screaming and pissed. I'm super happy to have these two guys who are my friends. I have cool friends from the science fiction universe. Please welcome my guests today, Aaron Douglas and Connor Trenier. Yes.
Hey, buddy.
What's up, you guys?
Hey.
I am so excited you guys are here. Aaron, I don't think I've seen you in years.
No, we chat a lot, but we never actually physically get near each other. And now with COVID, we probably never will again. So, you're virtually seeing me. So.
Especially like you're up in Vancouver and you said there's been like very, very few cases.
Yeah, we had, I think we had a combined total of 61 new cases over the weekend, 3 days.
So you're not cool.
We're doing all right.
You're not cool with us Americans coming to visit you then, huh?
We had that in my neighborhood.
The border's closed. Canada is closed. Sorry, everybody.
And we met, I think we met like 12 or 13 years ago, Aaron. We were through Wayne Brady before a show. And then we started hanging out after shows. And then every time we went to Canada to do a show, you were always like the official ambassador of Canada. You'd take us out drinking and you'd watch the show. We'd have a great time, man.
That sounds like fake news. But yeah.
Yeah. And of course, Battlestar Galactica is such a great show. My kids are now old enough to start watching it, so we started watching it. And your character is so awesome, man. Such an iconic part of science fiction history. So I'm so happy you came to do our dumb little joke show.
Well, it's nice that my thinner younger brother's on your TV every night with your children. So I'm fiercely proud of my show, and I'm thrilled to be here. I'm a little nervous because you are one of the funniest guys I know, but I'm going to do my best.
Well, dude, I'm glad you're here. And Connor, you and I know each other because our kids have gone to school since kindergarten together, and now they're going to high school together.
I know. And you know what? The blink of an eye.
Yeah, it really is that quick.
Hey, Connor, do you remember when this was dark as well?
Well, funny. I went gray at like 27.
Oh.
Not here.
Yeah.
But here.
Wow.
Yeah. So
I can't grow a beard. I'm sad. Connor, so Star Trek Enterprise, I mean, just to be in the Star Trek universe, I mean, that is like every nerdy kid's dream to be in that universe. Were you a nerdy kid when you were growing up?
I was not, but I was nerd adjacent because my older brother was a sweetheart super nerd, and he and his friends would walk the perimeter of the playground every day. And he was in 6th grade, I was in 5th grade when the original series began to show before Perry Mason after school. Yeah. They would talk amongst themselves around so I was playing basketball or football or whatever. and they would talk about the previous day's episode of the original series. And my friends and I would always, like puppies, looking at
Oh,
what could they be? Because I watched it as well.
yeah.
And, but consequently, because I was not in that nerddom, I was intimidated when I got it. I did not know what to expect. I was pleasantly surprised that they were, for the most part, really sweet people.
Yeah. Did your brother ever go, it should have been me? It should have been me.
So I call him the day I get it. I hadn't told him I was even auditioning for it. And so I call him up, and his name's Matt. And I call up and I go, Matt, you're never going to believe this. I just got, hang on a second. Ruby, stop touching it. Put the cereal down. I was like, hey, I just got cast. Hang on a second. Go to your room. I just got cast in the Star Trek series. Great. I got to go. Click. And I was like, oh, that didn't come out at all like I did.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, I will also say people will hate me for it. And although I do love Star Wars, Star Trek is greater than Star Wars. That's all I'm going to say. Start the flame war. But let's start the jokes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start off some jokes. Our first game is called Name the Movie. Name the movie. I'm going to show you a picture of something from a movie, and you tell me what movie you think this is from. And here we go. What movie do you think this is from? If you have an answer, type it in now to the Facebook or the YouTube chat. You know, the third eye on this cat doesn't make it any more evil than a two-eyed cat.
Right.
I love cats, but there's something about them.
They're all three staring right into your soul.
Yes, they are. Type in your joke down to the YouTube or Facebook chat. We're going to start off with Connor. Connor, what is the name of this science fiction movie?
This science fiction film is an homage to Spaceballs that's called Hairballs. And this cat is voiced by Jason Alexander, as he should be.
Ha.
Hairballs. I love it. Going on to you, Aaron. What do you think this movie is called?
Chernobyl Morris, 9 Lives, 3 Eyes, a Netflix documentary.
Excellent. Well thought out jokes, gentlemen. Let's go to the audience now. Josh, pull out one from the audience to see which one is the best. It looks like Jess Skolnick, Close and Cuddles of the Third Eye. What? That is good.
Yeah.
That's the second time that he's had a good joke on the show that I have slaughtered his name. I apologize for that, sir. So now you, the audience, get to vote. So C for Connor, if you thought Connor had the best joke. A for Aaron, and we'll do X for the audience. X for the audience.
A for Aaron. Yeah, I'm happy with being counted twice. Yeah.
Right. Wait,
Very
you are.
appropriate,
So
isn't it? Yeah.
C for Connor, A for Aaron, and X for the audience. Josh will do an eyeball. This is not an official vote, so don't go count them later and be like, I call bullshit. Josh, who won round 1 of the U-Jokes? He's looking. The audience won! Yeah. Oh!
What do they win?
Daggers.
They win.
Daggers.
To be announced. They win a T-shirt that I find in the street. That's that prize for that game. Found T-shirt. Moving on to round 2. This game is called Captain Catchphrase. So, as we all know, all the great captains have had a solid catchphrase. Picard had "Make it so." Kirk had "Beam me up, Scotty." Adama said, "So say we all." I'm going to show you the picture of someone, and you tell me what you think their captain catchphrase would be. And here we go. What is this captain's catchphrase? What is this captain's catchphrase? Type it in now to the YouTube or the Facebook chat. The audience has won the first round, but I can tell that Connor and Aaron, very competitive gentlemen both, will not stand for that. So type in your joke now into the Facebook or the YouTube chat. It looks like the COVID test I had last week. It was about that painful. So type it in now. We're going to start off. We started with Connor last round, so we'll start with Mr. Douglas this round. Aaron, what is this captain's catchphrase?
That is Captain Marjorie Bean, sister of Mr. Bean. She actually speaks, and her catchphrase is, "Get me the universal adapter."
Yes. I like that. And I love the Mr. Bean reference. Connor, what is his captain's catchphrase?
Well, it's the catchphrase that they didn't really have one for Archer on our show. So I tried to come up with one, and I suggested this one day on set. And of course, you have to give it that with it. So it's all fun and games until the cops get called.
It's all fun and games until the cops get called. I like it. Good ones, guys. We're going to go to the audience. Josh is going to dip into the mind think to pull out Elihu Hernandez. Launch the food processor. Launch the food processor.
Very good.
Those are all good captain catchphrases. Those are all good ones. You got to vote, though. Will it be C, Connor? Will it be A, Aaron? Or will it be X, the audience? Vote now. Vote now. Man,
I think X is going
catchphrases.
to punch us in the face again.
Huh?
I think X is going to punch us in the face again.
Hey, I know, right? Well, it's one thing to be funny and come up with jokes, but then when you have like 100 people all thinking of jokes, it
That's
makes it
part of
tough.
the writer's room.
Exactly. It's like being in the writer's room. So Josh is doing the eyeball. And Josh, the winner is Aaron. Aaron takes a round. The Canadian is now tied with the audience. And Connor, you need to catch up, man.
I'm trying.
You will. I feel you will. Moving on to round 3. This one's called Universal Translator. Universal Translator. I'm going to show you a sentence in an alien language, and you tell me what it means. What is the alien saying? And the phrase is Nazith Kabak Tobita. Nazith Kabak Tobita. What does that mean? Nazith Kabak Tobita, other than my stripper name on Arrakis. What does this mean? Type it in now to the YouTube or Facebook chat. Yes, that was a Dune reference, and I just finished book 6. Nerd. What does this mean? Type it in now. We're going to start off with Aaron. Aaron, what does this mean?
This is actually a mistranslation from the original Sith.
Oh.
This is incorrect, but it says, "Gary, I am your father." There was no Gary, so
Gary. I think he had just a lot of kids, right? Like Luke, obviously, but then he had a whole bunch of kids.
They're all dressed in white, those guys. There's millions of them, right?
He went on Space Jerry Springer, and it was a disaster.
Yeah, it's like a Pez dispenser of children. Yeah.
Connor, translate this alien phrase for us, sir.
I heard it many a time on our show. It's actually Suliban, Nazith Kabak Tobita. And what it means is, and it was said to me on a number of occasions, which is, no, you're an idiot.
Nazith Kabak Tobita.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Going to the audience, what does this translate to? What does this translate to? Jason Matthews, new number, who dis? New number, who dis? Yep. Excellent. Excellent joke. Vote now, ladies and gentlemen. Vote now. Was it C, Connor? Was it A, Aaron? Was it X, the audience? C, Connor. A, Aaron. X, the audience. Did you guys have to learn any like language on your show at all that was not English? Like, did you have to learn any Klingon or anything?
Well, you had to know what was being. So yeah, I mean, because they're actually speaking a language.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the actual language of Klingon is a real deal. Yeah.
Yeah. So you would need to know what they were saying to you because they would not give you any sort of subtitles in your script.
Yeah.
So,
and Cylons just spoke English.
I barely speak English, but yeah, we are. Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Let's go to the audience. We go to Josh. Josh, who won that round based on your eyeball vote? And the winner is Connor wins. Yes. Oh, it's exciting. It's a ball game. By the way, it's a ball game is something that nerds never say because that is sports. Moving on to our next game. This one's called Caption This. Caption This. I'm going to show you a picture, and I want you to caption it. Here it is. Okay, there. It is the Pope. There is a figure, and there is an alien. You can capture whatever you think either one of them are saying, but type that in now into the Facebook and or the YouTube chat, and Josh will do his thing and pull a good one out. What is being said? Let's start with Connor this round. It's a tie game. Connor, what is being said? Caption this.
Yeah, great trip, Chief. Thanks. Turns out heaven is wonderful, but turns out God is a woman. So, ... And then that guy in the back there drops his book. That guy, he drops his book, the statue.
I like it. I like it. Going to you, Aaron. Caption this, sir.
They're actually speaking. They said the same thing to each other, and that was, "I loved you in On Golden Pond."
Oh, I never would have guessed a Golden Pond reference would ever be made on this show, and now I am happy. Going to the audience, Josh, pull one out there for us. Amy Kahn, say 5 Hail Martians, and you're absolved. 5 Hail Martians. That's a good one, Amy. That is a good one. Vote now in the chat room. Was it C, Connor? Was it A, Aaron? Was it X, the audience? Amy in the audience. This audience is doing a really good job today. I'm like, wow. And it's not easy to come up with these that quickly. Josh, do your best. Do the eyeball thing and tell us who won that round. He's adding up. He only can count to 9 because of his fingers. He has 10 fingers, but the audience won. Okay. This is going to be close, you guys. Connor has 1, Aaron has 1, the audience has 2. But we're going into a little thing that we call now Last Show's Best. Last Show's Best, basically, not everyone gets to watch the show live. People will watch it later, and we want them to still be able to type in jokes. We want you to still type in your jokes. So we'll go back and look at all the jokes that have been typed in for any episode, and we'll pull out the best one we find, and we'll invite them onto the show to compete in the final round. So welcome from last show. Welcome to the room, Aris. Aris.
Hey.
How are you?
Well, given the circumstances, I'm doing pretty all right.
Oh, good. This is great. So Aris is a big fan of this show, as well as Whose Lines Anyway. And you do a podcast. Your name is usually Postmaster Radio is your tag.
Yes, it is.
And you have a podcast where you actually review what happened on this show. And the graphics.
Well, the actual, yeah.
The graphics on your podcast
it can get pretty crazy.
Than my graphics.
Well, I was inspired by your graphics, my man. So thank you.
Well, I'm glad you won. I'm glad you won, and you had a really funny answer. So the game we played last week was called Who is the Supervillain? What is the name of this supervillain? And your answer was, let's show it, Alfred Hitchcocker Spaniel.
Well done. Well
Still
done.
cracks me up.
Good stuff, Aris. Where are you from, Aris?
Well, I'm a good old Canadian. Ontario.
You're in Ontario. Oh, awesome. It's a strong.
Yeah,
Canadian
in Ontario.
Well, good luck in this final round of play, young man. This final game, which
Thank
could
you.
be the tiebreaker, is called Space Dance. Space Dance. I will show you someone or something in the middle of a dance, and you tell me what is the name of this dance. What is the name of this dance? And here we go. What is the name of this dance? Type it in now into the Facebook or the YouTube chat. What you think this dance is called? These Android phones really are advanced, aren't they? Type it in now, and Josh will come looking. We're going to start off with our podcaster, Aris. What is the name of this dance?
Well, it's actually funny because I actually did see this dance before in a ballet production of Romeo and Juliet. And yeah, and this dance is called the Tin Can Can.
Nice.
Wow.
Boom.
Good stuff, man. Tin Can. Moving up the ladder of faces here to our next Canadian in the room, Aaron Douglas. Aaron, what is the name of this dance?
This is a beautiful dance set to a wonderful piece of music. This is called the Bolts and Nutscracker Suite.
I
Very good.
wasn't sure that nuts would be involved in this particular dance, but of course they were, because it's Aaron Douglas. Connor, what's the name of this dance, buddy?
That is the Safety Dance 2.0. I might be dating myself here for some people. That is performed annually at the Crash Test Dummy Convention in Detroit, which I've been to many times because the entertainment value is just top notch.
Yes. SSSSAAAAFFFFT. Yes, I am just as old as you are. Good answers all going to the audience now. Let's pull out the best one that Josh has found in the audience. Dangerous Safety. The Macarena. The Macarena.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a damn good one. This is close.
Yeah.
This could go anyone's round. Let's see now. So, Postmaster Radio, you're going to be a P. So if you think it was Connor, type in a C. If it's Aaron, type in an A. Postmaster Radio P, and the audience type in X. While you're doing that, I want to let you know about our next episode. Our next episode will be Friday, July 17th at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern. If you haven't already, please follow and please like and please share this page so that we can get more people watching. So maybe someday we can sell it to someone that will actually let us make it into a show on the TV. Wouldn't that be great? So please follow, share, and like to do that. We are now ready to see the results of this final round. Josh, who won the final round? Aaron won! Aaron, the Canadian, the chief.
Bravo.
I thought Connor was walking
Bravo,
away with
Aaron.
it. buddy. Connor, I think you're gold.
I just got to say, it was so much fun to have you guys on the show today. Thank you so much for coming on. Hopefully you'll come back sometime and make some more jokes with you because quality stuff there. I want to thank Aris. Thank you so much for doing your podcast and for playing and doing a great job and winning the round. And Connor and Aaron and our producer, Josh, thank you all for watching You Jokes. We will see you next time. Have a safe and great week. Bye.
All right. Live long and prosper.
Live long and prosper.